Milan Fintech Summit 2024, Allianz MiCo, Milan, 2 working days to talk about the future of fintech and the innovation in the financial and banking services industry. In this moment, we are together with Eva Ruiz, who is head of fintech, new digital partners and cross-border Southern Europe at Visa. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, and congratulations for being able to spell out the very long title.
It was a challenge,
No.
but we are ready to better understand with you what you have here and moderated this morning in the panel about the ecosystem. So, which started from the song Heroes. And so, why this kind of song? Why Heroes? Why the new heroes of the fintech are the companies, the startups, and I don't know, venture capital institutions and other things like that within the market, mostly in Italy.
Well, indeed, third year in a row that we're in Milan FinTech Summit, and we are loving how it's evolving. We picked Heroes as the title of our session today because it does take to be a little bit of a hero, both to be a founder of a fintech or any startup, but also when you're innovating within a corporation, it does take to be a hero many times to challenge the status quo, make it visible internally within the organization that collaborating with others and collaborating with fintech is also very important for the company growth as well. So I think there's a bit of a hero in everybody that is attending Milan FinTech Summit this year because it's I think we all have something in common, which is we like asking the questions that have never been asked before, and we are eager to find new answers for these questions. So very exciting. The session today, we kind of split it. Last year, we were celebrating the first edition of Visa Innovation Program in Italy. This year, we have the second cohort coming with us. So we had Osens, Wally Life, Unipiazza, and vice versa joining us on stage. 4 out of 5 amazing fintech that are participating in Visa Innovation Program this year, or Accelerator Program, to help them unlock business opportunities in Italy and outside of Italy. But we did start the session as well with a bit of an ecosystem conversation, inviting, you were mentioning before, the banking and financial sector. Payments is very transversal and it reaches way beyond. So we indeed had Andrea Tessera from Sela sharing on his views on the evolution of fintech, what he's after in the fintech ecosystem. But we also had Andrea Cerritelli from Fastweb, so a telco company, not necessarily a financial company, but that is also looking for value and looking for partnerships in the fintech ecosystem. And we were extremely proud as well to be able to have the institutional perspective through Massimo Carnelos from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. He's head of innovation and startups, and is driving some amazing initiatives to help Italian fintech shine outside of Italy. So it's been a really amazing session. We're super grateful for the panelists, super grateful for the fintechs, and it's felt heroic, but also very enjoyable.
So, according to you, from this panel, but also from the vision of Visa, also starting from the program and that you have, and also from all the activities that you are making to enlarge and strengthening the ecosystem also in Italy, what are the main highlights? What are the main points on which focus in order to better understand the state of the art, we can say, of the ecosystem in Italy, and how to help it to grow in a better way possible?
Well, I think first of all, fintech for us are clients. I mean, for any company, I think the only more valuable thing than their clients is probably the partners that they join forces with. So fintech to us are very relevant because they sit on both sides. They are both clients that we serve, but they're also partners that helps us deliver better capabilities in different contexts. I think there's a lot of visionary trends, but when we're looking at the everyday, what is happening now, where we're seeing demand, definitely there's a big focus on B2B. B2B payments and really responding to a lot of needs for many flows that have not seen innovation coming their way in decades. So we're seeing huge growth in this space. Actually, today we were announcing with Postpay, a buy now, pay later player in the B2B space. We were announcing our partnership. So I think the way we can make a difference in the fintech ecosystem is by partnering with them, by helping them grow their business, by supporting them as our clients and partners, and also through initiatives like Visa Innovation Program, which at the end is helping us ensure that we hope conversations take place around embedded finance, around SMEs and better serving small business and self-employed, but also in the insurtech space, in the proptech space. So we're opening up a lot of conversations that are very, very close to these key trends. Obviously, with AI as a, it's kind of like a cross-functional factor that is present in every vertical and in every solution right now.
So you talked about AI, that is the trend, we think, in the business in general, not only in fintech or in the innovation side, but also in other industries. We can say in all the industries today, also in Italy. But according to you, what could be the next step or the things that still should be done to help the ecosystem to grow or keep growing in the market, both from a company point of view, but also an institution point of view?
Yeah. Well, I think first of all, and this remains true for many years, is you need to add value. Fintech need to find a way to add value. AI, for example, as you said, is a trend, but what is AI? To me, it's like a super vitamin that is helping everything else that has been done before and everything that will be done in the future, kind of superpowered. I think there's a lot of room for improvement, again, in B2B payments, but as well in hyper personalization, in B2C business models. And I think fintech are picking up the challenge, and corporates are joining up forces in this front. So I think there's a lot of room in that space, in making things easier for corporates to enable their payments, to manage their treasury in a more efficient way, to better manage cash flows and at small businesses and mid-sized companies. And I think we're at the beginning of this journey after maybe seeing that fintech kind of like build their initial successes more around B2C models. We're kind of seeing a total shift to the B2B space now, while there's some amazing B2C players that have consolidated their success.
And so thank you for being with us
No
and for your
problem.
spotlight on this.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. And we see you in 2025, I guess.
Absolutely.